As the 2024 WNBA season draws to a close with the playoffs underway, teams that fell short of a postseason berth, Dallas Wings, Washington Mystics, Chicago Sky, and Los Angeles Sparks, are already setting their sights on the next big prize, the top pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft. At the center of the draft conversation is Paige Bueckers, the highly touted guard from UConn, who is widely expected to be the #1 overall pick and a transformative player for whichever team secures her. However, while Bueckers is the crown jewel of the 2025 draft, only one team will land her. That means the non-playoff teams have plenty of work to do in the offseason to address their individual needs and ensure improvement for the next campaign. Each team faces unique challenges and opportunities as they prepare for the future. Chicago Sky. Developing rookies is a top priority. The Chicago Sky, unfortunately, will not have the opportunity to select Paige Bueckers due to a trade made in 2023 that sent their first-round pick to the Dallas Wings in exchange for Marina Mabrey. This leaves Chicago without the ability to bolster its roster through a high draft selection. As a result, their focus must shift inward, prioritizing the development of the young talent already on their roster, particularly rookies Angel Reese and Camila Cardozo. Both Reese and Cardozo had impressive rookie seasons, logging significant minutes and making a noticeable impact on the floor. While it's unlikely they will make dramatic improvements given their already high level of play, refining their skills will be crucial. Reese, a dominant force in the paint, is expected to spend her offseason competing in the newly formed 3x3 league, unrivaled, alongside top WNBA stars. Cardozo will take her talents overseas to play for the Shanghai Swordfish, a team previously represented by Breanna Stewart. The Sky can look to other success stories in player development, such as Maddie Siegrist of the Dallas Wings, for inspiration. Siegrist significantly improved between her first and second seasons, and Chicago hopes Reese and Cardozo can make similar strides. With Chennedy Carter leading the team in scoring and forming a formidable Big Three, alongside Reese and Cardozo, the Sky's priority will be to surround this core with complementary pieces. By doing so, they can build a system that maximizes the strengths of their talented frontcourt while continuing to develop their young players. Dallas Wings. Health and retaining stars is key to success. The Dallas Wings may have the best chance of landing Paige Bueckers, thanks to the trade that netted them Chicago's first-round pick. While adding a player of Bueckers' caliber would undoubtedly be a game-changer, the Wings' primary focus heading into 2025 should be health and roster retention. In 2023, Dallas made a strong playoff run, led by stars Sato Sabally and Arike Ogunbowale, but the 2024 season was marred by injuries that derailed their chances. Sabally, the team's dynamic forward, missed the entire first half of the season with a shoulder injury and never fully regained her dominant form. Other key players, including Natasha Howard, J.C. Sheldon, and Jaylen Brown, also missed significant time. Howard, the team's third offensive option, sat out the early part of the season due to a foot injury, while Brown was sidelined for most of the season due to injuries and illness. Despite the setbacks, the Wings' depth and potential remain formidable. Sabally and Howard, both free agents this offseason, will need to be re-signed if Dallas hopes to return to playoff contention. Re-signing these stars and ensuring the team remains healthy will allow the Wings to see how their roster performs at full strength. Adding Bueckers to an already talented core could elevate them to championship contention, but first, they need to focus on stability and recovery. Washington Mystics. In search of star power, the Washington Mystics came tantalizingly close to clinching the final playoff spot in 2024, despite a disastrous 0-12 start to the season. While the Mystics improved significantly as the season progressed, it became evident that something was missing from their roster. A true star player capable of leading the team in crucial moments. Washington has plenty of talented role players, including guards Ariel Atkins and Brittany Sykes, but they lack a consistent game changer. For years, the Mystics built their franchise around Elena Delle Donne, who guided them to a WNBA championship in 2019. However, with Delle Donne taking a break from basketball in 2024, it's clear that the team can no longer rely on her as their cornerstone. In the offseason, Washington must prioritize acquiring a star player in free agency to bolster their lineup. Shakira Austin, who showed flashes of brilliance, could develop into that type of player if she can stay healthy, but even then, the Mystics need an immediate infusion of star power. Adding a prolific scorer could elevate the play of the solid role players they already have, giving them a chance to make a deeper postseason run in 2025. LA Sparks. In desperate need of shot-creating guards. The Los Angeles Sparks have plenty to build on at the forward position, with players like Derika Hamby, Rickea Jackson, Azura Stevens, and Cameron Brink, once healthy, providing a strong frontcourt presence. However, the team is sorely lacking in the guard department, specifically guards who can create their own shots and consistently score. In 2024, Hamby emerged as the Sparks' star player, averaging 17.3 points and 9.2 rebounds per game. Jackson also shone as a second offensive option, displaying her athleticism and scoring ability. Yet, the team's offense remained limited because they lacked a dynamic guard who could penetrate defenses and score at will. While Paige Bueckers would certainly fill this gap if the Sparks are lucky enough to draft her, LA still needs to address this issue even if they don't land the UConn standout. Their current guards, including Kia Nurse, Lexi Brown, and Lasia Clarendon, are better suited for supporting roles, excelling at setting up teammates or scoring off passes rather than creating their own opportunities. The Sparks must find a guard, either through the draft or free agency, who can open up the offense and allow their talented forwards to flourish. Teams like the Las Vegas Aces, New York Liberty, and Minnesota Lynx all have elite guards who can take over games, and LA must follow suit if they want to compete with the league's top teams. The race for Paige Bueckers and beyond as the WNBA offseason gets underway. The Dallas Wings, Washington